Imagine the taste of salt and copper on your tongue. The Greek sun beats down mercilessly on the waters of Actium. It is September, 31 BC. Hundreds of massive war galleys clash in a chaotic frenzy of splintering wood, bronze rams, and screaming men. Historically, this is the exact moment Cleopatra's heart sank. The moment she turned her flagship and fled, leaving a desperate Mark Antony to chase after her, abandoning his men and dooming their cause. But not today. Today, a sudden, violent shift in the wind changes everything. As Octavian's brilliant admiral, Agrippa, attempts to outflank the Egyptian fleet, his ships are caught off guard by the sudden gale. Antony's heavy, towering quinqueremes seize the moment, crashing through the center of the Roman line like iron hammers. Cleopatra's legendary fleet, fly-winged with purple sails, does not retreat. Instead, they encircle the trapped enemy. Octavian's flagship is rammed, splintering into the dark blue of the Ionian Sea. Octavian himself vanishes beneath the waves. Agrippa's lines collapse into utter ruin. In a single afternoon, the destiny of the Western world is rewritten. The Roman Republic is dead. And the world is about to turn on its axis. With Octavian gone, Rome is left utterly defenseless. But Antony and Cleopatra do not march on the city with fire and sword. They arrive with something far more powerful: gold, grain, and an army of gods. Picture yourself standing on the steps of the Roman Forum. You expect a brutal sack. Instead, you witness an unsettling, breathtaking spectacle. Cleopatra, draped in the shimmering golden robes of the goddess Isis, rides a massive chariot pulled by 4 white elephants. Antony walks beside her, dressed not as a Roman consul, but as Dionysus reborn. The proud, conservative Roman Senate is forced to do the unthinkable: kneel before a foreign queen. But here is the twist. Rome does not become the heart of this new empire. It is demoted. Antony and Cleopatra pack up the wealth of the Mediterranean and head east. The capital of the civilized world is officially moved to Alexandria. Rome, once the proud conqueror, is reduced to a western province, a rugged military outpost tasked with defending the wild borders of Gaul and Germany. The glory of the world now belongs to Egypt. What does this new Hellenistic superpower look like? It is a golden age unlike anything humanity has ever seen. Think of it as an ancient cyberpunk world of stone, bronze, and intellect. Alexandria becomes a glittering metropolis where Roman military discipline merges with Egyptian mysticism and Greek science. The Great Library of Alexandria is not lost to history. Funded by the endless flow of Roman tax money and Egyptian agricultural wealth, it becomes the beating heart of global research. We do not get the Dark Ages. Instead, we get an early industrial revolution. Alexandrian engineers, already experimenting with steam toys, are given the resources to build real machines. Medicine, mathematics, and astronomy leap forward by 1,000 years. Scholars map the stars and navigate the globe centuries before Columbus. And what of faith? The Roman pantheon fades into obscurity. The cold, structured state religion of Jupiter and Mars is replaced by the deeply personal, ecstatic mystery cults of Egypt. Temples to Isis and Serapis rise from the deserts of Persia to the rainy hills of London. This global religion offers comfort, rebirth, and equality to slaves and emperors alike. Christianity, which would historically rise from the dusty Roman provinces, finds a completely different landscape. Perhaps it is absorbed into the rich, polytheistic tapestry of Alexandrian mysticism, or perhaps it never takes root at all. But every empire has its breaking point, and this one is a ticking time bomb. Cleopatra's triumph creates a dangerous, fragile family dynamic. Her eldest son, Caesar Ion, the biological son of Julius Caesar, rules as the supreme pharaoh. But Antony has his own children with Cleopatra, and they are hungry for power. As Antony pushes east, fulfilling Alexander the Great's dream by conquering the wealthy Parthian Empire and marching all the way to India, a cold war begins to brew back in Alexandria. Who will inherit this colossal, globe-spanning empire? The blood of Caesar, or the blood of Antony? Eventually, the dominoes must fall. A civil war of unprecedented scale erupts, pitting the Romanized legions of the West against the wealthy, tech-advanced Ptolemaic armies of the East. It is a world where Latin is a forgotten dialect spoken only by rustic soldiers in the European wild, where the pharaohs never died, and where humanity touched the stars 1,000 years early? Would you have preferred to live in Cleopatra's golden, scientific empire, or was Rome's rise necessary for the world we know today? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to keep exploring the infinite paths of history and myth, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. The past is never set in stone. Until next time.